So he's about to go meet our female main character having smelly old in his mouth. What's up, witches? Welcome back to the Tired Witches podcast. I am your very humble, sweet, gracious, doting, loving host, Olivia, and I am with my very aggressive, constantly angry, always on edge co-host, Ashley.
You mean with my teddy bear?
Yeah, I know. Just
And Hello Kitty?
I know. We are here with a very, very special episode today. This is all about Bridgerton. Woo! We are going to be talking season 4 of Bridgerton. The first 4 episodes have been released. We have watched them. We will discuss in detail the book versus the show and all of our thoughts of the happening within the ton.
Yes.
I'm so...
We've both read them.
Yes.
We both treated ourselves to the latest special edition.
Yes.
Benedict's book is actually both of our favorites.
Yes.
So we're very nervous for this season.
Oh, you guys. Benedict, though.
Olivia has read the first 4 books, which goes through Colin. I read all of them literally last week. Benedict's number 1 for me. Absolutely number 1.
It used to be Colin Penelope when I first read this, and then I reread Benedict's yesterday in preparation for this, and I was like,
I know, you're sending me voice memos. You're like, why do I not remember this being so good?
I was like, wait a minute. Why is Benedict kind of... Yeah, so I'm very excited to... I was very disappointed with season 3. I'm very vocal that I did not like what they did with Colin and Penelope. I think that they really...
They did them dirty. They focused way too much on all of these side plots that did not matter when the original format of the show is one certain couple is supposed to be the focus of that season.
Exactly. And it was so much of Colin and Penelope in the background that I really, really hope we don't get that here. I know that it's hard with, we're getting, 8 episodes? Yeah. And it's hard to spread a book this short out that long. But I don't feel that you need to come in with useless filler to kind of try to fill it up.
Right, because the problem is if you need to fill that time, why are we doing it with characters that are not originally in the books, and why are we writing out the other siblings?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, for example, season 3, Anthony and Kate are only in a few episodes. Seriously? They could have... And they even said, I remember reading interviews, that they were available like the whole time or something like that. And they just didn't use them.
Yeah. I am excited because I heard Jonathan Bailey said that he cried watching season 4.
I heard that too.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
Before we start talking book to show, what scene are you most looking forward to?
For the first 4 episodes, specifically, from what we think? Like the first half of the book, or just overall?
Overall.
Oh my god, there's so much. But probably him saving her in the jail. Like,
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's the pond scene.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm like so looking forward to the pond scene. So.
And I want to say, like, one thing I love so much about this book is this is really the only instance in this entire series where you see a class difference. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because before, certain characters wouldn't marry other characters just because of other things. And then Benedict cannot marry Sophie. Yeah. Like, it's very specified. Yes. And I know a lot of people on Twitter are complaining about that. They're like, the mistress trope is so outdated and old. That's the point. This is a historical romance. I don't know if anyone told you guys that, but that's literally the point.
I am excited. Let's jump right into this. Let's get started.
It should be perfect. It would be perfect. Where is Benedict?
What is he doing?
I have no idea. That would cause that look.
Sounds like a mother determined.
I know. Like he's drunk in the streets. Oh, look at that walk, too.
Well, it's like, I wonder if they'll change some.
Oh!
Sure you would not prefer for me to fetch him for you? You've had to fetch him for me 1 or 2.
I wonder how much Colin getting married first changes, you know.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously a lot. It's changing quite a bit already.
Yeah.
Because, okay.
Right?
I don't know.
I wasn't I mean, we haven't even opened the door yet, but
but it doesn't look good. It's not looking great. Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, Mama Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
Oh! Good God.
Chaperone, young lady.
Mother? How are you, dear?
Where's your chaperone?
Oh! Good God.
Where is your chaperone?
Wow.
I don't think she needs one with her profession.
I think she's I don't think there's anyone left who would chaperone her, but okay. Oh!
There's another one.
Well, we're already starting off with him being a womanizer, like full blown.
Yeah.
Like, and in the book he was like known to not be innocent, but it wasn't that he was shacking up with every.
He wasn't a rake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting way to.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going.
It's an interesting way to handle this. Already right here we have a massive change from the book. Obviously, in the book at this time, Lady Whistledown's identity is not known because Penelope in Colin's book comes after Benedict's book. So this whole new territory here with the Lady Whistledown and her still being Lady Whistledown at this point is uncharted territory.
Because once she is revealed to be Lady Whistledown, that's it. Lady Whistledown is over.
Yeah. And that was like the whole point, is that she wanted to step away after she was revealed too. Right?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing was the intrigue. So,
and also in the books, she's like 27 or 28. She's been doing this for a really, really long time.
I wonder if they're also doing this though to make up for the critiques of season 3 that Penelope and Colin didn't get enough screen time.
Maybe, but I also, from what I hear, is Lady Whistledown was the draw for Shonda when she picked up the book series. It was like, oh, well, this
kind
is
of
the
Gossip
part.
Girl-esque,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see. Yeah, they were never gonna get rid of Lady Whistledown.
This is where I already have a problem. I have a problem because the whole intrigue and why Lady Whistledown works so well is that you do not know her identity, so she could slink in over here and get the gossip. Now everybody knows who she is. How is she going to get that same intel?
Not only that, but I just thought of this. How many people are going to make up stuff
to get stuff put in the column?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Am I interrupting?
No, not at all.
Do you notice the different colors in the Featherington house?
No.
It's blue now. Bridgerton blue.
Cute.
I've literally been rewatching the first 3 seasons, so I'm like, that room looks different. And I'm like, oh, it's blue now. I can't get over the fact that they have totally just gotten rid of the format of focusing on the one couple per season, because I'm sorry, why are we having because I know that this is not the only one. I've seen from leaks, we are going to see multiple intimate scenes from multiple other couples.
We literally could have just had a perfect moment there for Colin and Penelope, and we didn't get it. That's crazy to me. They could have immediately fixed the criticism from last season, and they didn't do it.
Justice for Poland.
Justice for Poland. He's not at the ball, right? This is some...
Clearly it's a sex club.
You are meant to attend some sort of shocking society event, surely.
My mother's shocking society event.
God, they really turned him into a hoe.
Wow.
This is gonna be a long fucking night.
So, oh boy. Nothing, no words, nothing, just her just showing up there with the mat. Like,
we have to like keep watching, but the thing is, Sophie literally has a godmother in that household. The staff all love her. They all care about her. And they help her get ready for this.
That's such a big point, is that they bring
she's not
down
alone in that house. Is the entire staff loves her and cares for her.
So already from episode 1, we have a huge change where we are almost 20 minutes into this episode. We get no Sophie backstory. We don't see her Cinderella backstory with the evil stepmother and stepsisters. We don't know anything about her dad. We don't know about her fairy godmother. None of that is shown here. Instead, she's just shown putting on a mask. And like I said, a casual viewer is not going to pick this up. That's the problem I have, is already I'm not invested in her character. And she's about to go meet our main male character.
And she's the female main character.
She's the female main character, about to go have the big meet cute at the ball. Why should I care?
Now, I know from clips we are getting her backstory, but that's not the point. We should have some kind of scene of her before she gets to the ball.
Before she meets Benedict.
I get that. I get what I can kind of see what the showrunners are going for. They want Sophie to be a complete mystery to the audience as well. Who is this girl? And then she's going to get home and it's she's a servant.
But see, the problem I have with that is she is meeting our main male character here. I feel like we should care about their meet.
That's what I'm saying, is we don't need shock value for the audience.
No.
And that's what I feel like we're going for, is we're trying to make Sophie the mysterious girl in silver, and not even the audience is supposed to know who she is.
So he's about to go meet our female main character having smelly old in his mouth. Used up Benedict is about to go meet a female main character. Love this for Sophie. Love this.
This evening, and yet I can smell it all over you.
What else can you smell?
Okay, so I know you have not read Beyond before. We already know Francesca's story is being set up very, very differently, but this is already very different because in the books, Francesca really likes Michael, sees him as a friend. She doesn't try to avoid him at all because she does not have romantic feelings for him.
I was going to say, what I'm picking up here is that they're trying to imply that she's got romantic feelings.
And the whole point of Francesca's story is that she has two great loves. Also, book Francesca and show Francesca are very different. Show Francesca is kind of set up to be very quiet and mousy. That is not book Francesca at all.
I haven't read Francesca's book, but I'm a little worried just based off of this small interaction that we may get cheating.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and that's not her story at all.
Yeah. But it's kind of given that feel.
Yep.
You usually can clock that trope a mile away, and that's what it's kind of giving here.
Yep.
And I don't like it. I also don't like that where's Sophie? Where's Sophie?
Where the screen time? How long are we into this episode so far?
We are 32 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not digging this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know. That's the private too. Our couple just met. Ashley, initial thoughts on the meeting?
I like it. I've had a lot of complaints so far. I don't have a complaint about their meeting.
I agree.
Because it's very accurate to the book so far, because that's how he notices her, is he notices that she's like looking around the room.
She's amazed
and she's very amazed by just the environment and what's going on.
And that's what drew her to him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed. I like it. A little rushed, I will say.
Yeah.
But
we waited almost 40 fucking minutes for
seriously. So let's move it along, I guess, at this point.
Is that a little more private for you, Liv?
It is a lot more private.
Oh, we should not.
We should not what?
go outside, dude. Yeah, let's just stand in the entry hall.
Damn, she gone forever, man. You know how long it takes to get a carriage?
Colin ran after Penelope's carriage. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was the most extraordinary night of my life. It was
pretty damn dull, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did he? I do like the casting for Posey so far,
Yeah.
I have to say.
Okay. So, we just went through and they had their big scene on the terrace, which is a scene directly from the book. However, how it is played out in the show, in my opinion, is vastly different than the book. At least the vibes. How did you feel about this scene?
I liked it, but I agree with the vibes.
I didn't like it. And I didn't like it because in the book, to me, it is something so magical between the two characters, right?
It really is a love at first sight.
It's love at first sight.
Yeah.
He is so enthralled with her.
Mm-hmm.
He like can't stop looking at her. He's like, I want to touch you with my bare hands. And that is why he takes off her glove, right? Because he wants to touch you with it. And you don't get that here at all.
And I think part of the problem is this Rake thing.
Yeah.
Because he's really not a Rake in the books. Now, in the books, they do have, like, his whole thing is he's tired of being number 2. He's known as number 2, and he wants to be known more than that. But also in the books is his family doesn't know that he's an artist. Whereas in the show, they do know that he's an artist.
Yeah.
So a lot of Benedict's story is finding himself, too, but... he's already
a lot of his story is concealing a big part of himself from his family because, you know, he doesn't think that they will understand. That's obviously not the case in the show. But the whole reason why Sophie and Benedict work so well in the book, especially in the Terrace scene, when he's teaching her how to dance, it is, to me, it's too fast-paced here. It's like they're reading from a script.
Yeah, and like it took 34 minutes for them to meet on screen. And like I said, I've been rewatching this week, and I'm like Kate and Anthony were like the first 10-15 minutes. So I don't like, and we've already said we don't like how they completely skipped Sophie getting ready. I mean, first of all, that's a big part of the Cinderella story.
That's what I'm saying.
Getting ready for the ball.
Well, you get her whole backstory there, so you understand why she's afraid when she runs into her stepmom at the ball. Like here, you're supposed to already know this stuff. It's implying that we already know this stuff, which we don't if you haven't read the books, you know. And if you've read the book it's done so much better. It is rushed here between Benedict and Sophie, and it's lacking the whimsy. That's what that's what's missing. Is it's lacking whimsy. That enthrallment they have with each other, because he's like, there's this girl who is so stunned by this world that I'm so used to, but he thinks she's still a part of the world, whereas we know she is not in the book. You miss that here. It's the dancing scene. Number one, I'm sorry, but if you were teaching me to dance, he barely says a word. He's like, we're gonna do the box dance. 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Like it's just it's the glove scene is so intimate in the book.
Yeah, but also this goes back to it's because he was literally at a brothel right before this dance.
He was literally just getting dicked down. He was literally 10 minutes before here just getting dicked down.
Yeah.
It takes away from this couple.
Yes.
So I don't believe that he genuinely has a thing for her.
That he's going to be chasing after her.
That he's a changed man. Because in the book, the second he sees her, he chases after her through the ball, goes outside to try to find her, right? He doesn't stop. And then we know he searches for her for years. What?
There's a 2-year time jump.
Here, his mom's like, are you interested? He's like, don't give a shit. Nope. I'm going to go back to that brothel.
Whereas right away, he was like, I'm looking for the lady in silver. Because he hands the glove to Lady Bridgerton. And he's like, do you know? Because there's like a monogram or something engraving on it. Yeah. And she's like, oh, that's, what is it? Pen something?
Yeah. Here, he, like, the Benedict here, to me, he has just another girl he danced with.
But isn't this what they were saying when people said that they swapped a lot of Benedict and Colin's personalities and stuff?
I still don't even feel like they've swapped them.
They've just given them stuff that's non...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this isn't my Benedict right now.
No, and Benedict's book is my favorite. Hence
I know!
why we both treated ourselves to
I
a new
know.
special edition.
Literally was kicking my feet giggling rereading this book, and now watching this scene. I literally just reread the book yesterday. Watching this scene play out is honestly devastating as a book reader. It really hurts.
Yeah.
Because it is lacking the enchantment that it should be able to pick up on screen. And they've completely... It is kind of just like a here you go.
Yeah, I mean, I will even say that Simon and Daphne, who are like the most boring out of all the couples, had more...
Yes. More chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not feeling it with these two. And it's our main couple in the first episode. This is where we should be invested already. So, okay, I'm a little nervous.
I have a feeling
so far?
I have a feeling episode 2 is where we go back. Now we're going to see more of Sophie's
You think
life.
we okay.
I have seen pictures of her little, so I know we're going to get the whole how she got there, how she was raised as a lady, got to take classes and everything, and then I did see a clip of her at her father's funeral. So I think that's all going to be here because because we've guessed that the episode 4 cliffhanger will be him offering to take her
as a mistress.
As a mistress, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, my vibes are I'm not feeling very great about the show. But I'm trying to have hope that they can bring me back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump right into episode 2. Okay, let's move on to episode 2. I have no hopes for this, but let's see what we have here. Let's just we're gonna watch
some Sophie content.
I need more Sophie. Some backstory, please, please, please. That's what I need from episode 2. Oh, super inconspicuous. Hope no one walks in on this.
So it appears we've gone back.
I was gonna say we've gone back in time. Okay.
Slightly out of fashion, but that does not matter. It's a masquerade.
So episode 2, we do get our flashback to Sophie's night.
Everything we said in the first episode, like complaining about our fairy godmother moments.
Well, no, to be honest, not even
it was
that.
Still different, though.
It was still very different. So we get our flashback of her getting ready for the ball. I much would have preferred this be the opening to the season, because while this is different from the book, so here in the show, you open up, you see her getting her family ready for the ball, her stepmother, her stepsisters. You don't get the full intro as you do in the book, but you start picking up the relationship between the 4 of them and the animosity there, okay? The little vibes are put in there. She's getting them ready. She's staying behind for the masquerade ball. And then she goes back to the rest of the servants in the house, and it's actually this is very different, because in the book,
the servants have it planned out already ahead of time.
They're like, you're going to go have fun. It's a masquerade ball. We want to give you this one night. Not only the servants, but really her fairy godmother. They've kind of given that role to the male here. What's his name? Alfie?
Yeah.
That's very different from the book. In the book, Sophie is very hesitant to wear the shoes. She doesn't want to get caught. And she's kind of like totally down for everything.
Can I complain about the dress?
Yeah.
He even said it's outdated. That dress does not look outdated. No. With the way the dress is described in the books, it's like 1700s.
We get way more Whimsy Sophie here. Like, I am charmed by her. That is why I think this should have been.
This should have been in the first episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have done with this instead of Benedict going to a brothel.
Yep, certainly agree.
My new wife.
My new wife. So romantic.
I know you will care for her as your own.
Well, of course I shall. She's the picture of grace and charm, my lord.
Okay, so that's book accurate.
That's book accurate, but also not. It's very different in my opinion. She is way harsher in the book. She pulls her aside and she's
yeah, that's true. Yeah, they didn't include that part, but I think the reaction though, her going from, and then because Sophie the book is described like she can, like the gears are like she can see how much she looks like him, and it goes, oh.
Also, what's not accurate is she calls him father when
that's not accurate either. Yeah, she always called him Lord Pembroke.
Yeah, she was not allowed to address him as father. And so to me, they're trying to lighten up the relationship here because I almost wonder if they're going to try to redeem the stepmom. Because
I heard rumors of that from interviews, and I'm like, why?
Why do we need to read? They literally took out the scene where she pulls the little girl aside as like, get the hell out. You never look at me. You don't ever interact with my kids.
Oh, you know what? That happened up in the schoolroom. So I'm wondering if we'll still see that.
Until it is over. I will never see him again. I do not even want to see him again. When would I ever see him again? We are forgetting I ever met him. Is that clear?
What's funny is this is very Cinderella-like. You've got Cinderella with the 2 mice here.
I agree. I agree.
Like, that's the character interaction that they're giving right now. And I dig it. I like it a lot.
I like it too.
Yeah. I think it adds the whimsy that the first episode was desperately missing.
Yes, absolutely.
Louise.
My, you look so handsome.
Must find the owner of this glove.
Why ever do you have a lady's glove?
Okay, so we just got our first Benedict appearance of the episode, and he shows up very different from the book because here he gives the glove to Eloise.
I actually don't mind this change just because I like in the show how they've adapted Benedict and Eloise's relationship. Agreed. So Agreed. I don't mind this change at all.
I don't either, especially because it is established in the books and in the show that Eloise does do detective work, like trying to find out Lady Whistledown. So this doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I like it. And I like their brother-sister relationship.
I do too, and you can really tell they're setting up Eloise for the next season, so
yeah. Agreed. With the smile.
What do you know about her?
Please tell us you asked about her interests, brother. You did not bore her to death with talk of yourself.
I asked her many questions, but her answers were few.
Okay, so now we jump into Benedict is talking with Penelope and Eloise about the glove. I have a question. Is Penelope supposed to be pregnant here? Because why is she sitting like...
I know. I was wondering that too. I'm like, she's like really like holding her stomach.
She literally like this the whole scene. I'm like... why is she sitting that way?
I do want to point out though the coloring again. I love this because it's blue and yellow. So they merged the Bridgerton and Featherington colors together.
Cute. Adorable.
Well, they own that place now.
Yeah. I thought Kate and Anthony owned it.
No, this is the Featherington place. Remember, because their baby is the new Lord Featherington.
Yeah.
So
that's right. So I also think this is cute. I liked this scene. I don't have any complaints about this.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Especially because all of last season we had to deal with Eloise and Penelope being apart. And it's just nice to have their friendship back to normal.
And like I said, it's nice to have Penelope included in
yes, absolutely.
If you're gonna have her still be Whistledown, this is the way to do it.
For sure. That's how I feel when my husband touches me.
Stay on dry land.
Oh, I don't
recognize hair color.
I know, right? What was that?
Such a fucking man. This is a man right here.
I enjoyed this scene. I don't need that many close-ups on some teeth and mouths, though. To be honest with you, like
what, right? This is what I'm saying. Like this is all you focused on. Like I know that they're wearing masks, but the eye holes are not covered.
I know.
I just, this is a man. So this is a man.
Yeah, for sure. really like that because that is the definition of show, don't tell, where you see him becoming worn down from and starting to lose hope.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I think that was really well done.
Because, yeah, the book really emphasizes that he searched for a long time and he didn't stop. Like, he did not try to go look for anyone else. He's like, this is what I want. This is who I want.
Yeah. So this was a quick way to show us that. It doesn't linger too much. It doesn't...
And I will be honest, I was a little nervous at first. I thought they were going to actually swap in the book and make him interested in the stepsister at first.
I was worried.
And I'm like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. But it looks like no right away.
That scene when she goes in, he focuses on the mouth. That's
I'm
when
like,
I went,
no.
Because I was worried. Thank God they did not do that. So
I don't need to go through another sister triangle mess.
No, please, God, no.
As this is such an unpopular opinion because I know everybody rides or dies for season 2. I like the book better.
You know how I feel. I also agree. The book is way better.
Forgive me, but Lady Whistledown could not reveal her.
Penelope Bridgerton.
Yes, Mum.
Well, so we have that scene where Violet is reading Whistledown and she finally is like, what the hell is going on? She goes straight to the source, Penelope. Penelope tries to do her best, big girl. I can't reveal my sources,
and Violet's like, just shut up and tell what I need to know.
Penelope caves immediately, as I would too.
Yes. Some of these moms in media are just a little too interested in what their sons are doing.
Yeah, it's a little, okay, don't understand, but sure, I guess. Boy moms.
Like, I want what's best for my son, but if he's in his late 20s at that point, your society's problem, not mine.
For sure.
He had met a young lady that he was ready to marry.
The guilt.
I know.
No son would be so cruel.
She looked like and can no longer remember the sound of her voice.
No shot.
Which is why you should confide.
Not one of them looked inside
the glove. Miss Eloise, the detective, didn't look inside the glove.
Whistledown, the gossip, she gets everyone's secrets. No one was like, he didn't even look inside the glove. What is that?
Hence why in the books he gives it to Violet right away, and right away she's like, oh, here you go. So I guess moral of the story, go to Mama each time first.
Apparently. I mean, it's a funny scene, but it's... Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
Mama knows best.
And I will always make sure you are taken care of. I promise.
We got another flashback scene, more detail of Sophie's life. Once again, this is drastically different. So we are clearly not getting that scene where...
She threatens her. Yeah,
so they are trying to soften this a little bit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Even with the dad. Because the dad did not...
It was like it was an unspoken love.
Yeah. He didn't outwardly show that he...
But the whole staff knew that he deeply cared for her. Like, everybody knew. It was just not obvious.
Yeah, because Sophie didn't even know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
She questioned whether her father genuinely cared about her. It's not till later in the book that she realizes that he did truly love her in his own way, you know?
Right.
So they are trying to soften something here. I don't know what for, but they're definitely trying to soften it.
Her smile and her mannerisms are just perfect for the character.
Yeah.
I was forced to walk across the stage with my feet hands. Everyone in the audience laughed. Certainly you'd do the same if you saw someone with hands for feet. I mean, feet for hands. Anyway, that is why I can no longer attend the theatre.
That is enough, Posey. Mr. Bridgerton is not interested in your dreams.
I am interested.
Ooh! It's Enchanted by Taylor Swift. It's Enchanted by Taylor Swift.
The things you catch.
He's looking for you.
Okay. We have to drag part 1 of the story because in the books, literally, it's the very next day she's basically banished.
So in this scene, we get Benedict interacting with Posey. I think this is a great scene. their little interaction here, because it does show how kind Benedict is.
Yes, and also for non-book readers, Posey is actually very kind. She is not a wicked stepsister. We like Posey. Posey actually has a really great ending in the book.
Yeah. And it's shown that she cares about Sophie in the book, but she's terrified of her mom.
Yes.
So I really liked this interaction here, and I liked Sophie seeing that interaction and noticing, look how kind Benedict is. Yeah. However, what I do not like here, and what they are not really, what was big in the book of why Sophie could not reveal herself, was because she was a servant and a bastard.
Yes.
That has not been mentioned as to why she won't reveal herself here. And as a matter of fact, she almost does reveal herself.
Yeah.
So I'm very curious as to what her reasoning is going to be for staying away from Benedict.
Yeah, and then also really well in the book, this is why I really think they're trying to do some kind of softening with the stepmother, because basically Benedict comes calling the next day, and she basically makes sure that Sophie is not seen. She's locked in a closet cleaning shoes. Like, she cannot be seen walking around this house at all. She makes her MIA.
Well, see, but once again, I'm just so curious as to what they're going to make Sophie's big reasoning for staying away from Benedict is. Because in the book, it is like, you are a servant, you're not good enough for him, you will be shunned from society, he will never accept you. That is why we get the whole mistress offer.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be going that route here.
We gotta get there. Sophie first has to get kicked out of this household first, so...
Time when I was a child...
Before we hear more about that, I would love to hear about the costume you wore for the masquerade.
She was a mermaid.
I'm using that on my husband, by the way, when he starts to tell a work story.
Yeah.
Before we hear that.
What is he looking at?
Did she just slam her face against the
window?
She did.
Mattress.
She just put it under her mattress? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not much, but perhaps you could sell it. Goodbye.
Oh!
Do not forget yourself.
Interesting.
You could not perform.
I don't hate that change.
I love that change, actually.
How much of a time jump do you think they'll do?
I don't think they're going to do
They're not going to do 2 years for sure or not. Which they kind of need to, though, to speed up Hyacinth, and considering she doesn't look 12 anymore.
Finally dragged us both out to one of his parties.
Seems that way.
Have we already skipped that went fast, because I'm pretty sure we're at the party.
We are at the party, for sure.
Yeah.
I think this episode ends with him saving her at the party.
Yeah, and then episode 3 will probably be my cottage.
Yeah. Wow.
That is a really bad representation of showing, not telling. That was a really bad time lapse.
Because it looks like one night has passed.
It did. Okay, so basically, if you guys, they did this shot of the London city, and they did that thing where they cycle through days and days, but it literally just looked like one day.
And now in the book, before we get to this party, 2 years
have passed.
You do not get that vibe that much time has
No,
passed
like
here.
I said, it looks like it's been a couple days.
I'm like, what is happening? I'm very curious. Are they going to say how long it's been?
Yeah, because I thought for sure, because I was really thinking before we sat down and watched, I was like, how are they going to piece out this book with 8 episodes? And I was thinking with episode 3, we would see her get that job. Like, we would see her journey of... Apparently not. We're just...
In the book, it's not Posey who takes the shoe clips. It is Sophie.
Yeah, because like I had said, so this whole day, Sophie's locked in the closet cleaning all the shoes. And basically the stepmother is able to figure it out that Sophie was the one that Benedict has the attention of. And so she basically goes up there and kicks her out. Well, before Sophie leaves, she takes the clips off those specific shoes that she had worn. So the difference here is that Posey took them for her and said, here, go pawn this off. But I will say I do like the scene with the staff, because it really shows how much this staff loves and cares for her.
I agree. I even actually loved the scene with the stepmom. I think it was done really well.
I do
that
too,
tension
yeah.
between the two of them. But once again, it is not explained enough of why Sophie has to stay, why she cannot be with Benedict. It
Yeah.
is because she is a servant and a bastard. That is why in the book they cannot be together.
Yeah, whereas so far in the show, the other servants are like, oh no, just go tell him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like what is their excuse for her staying away from him? What is the excuse?
Yeah.
Because she no longer works here.
But I am the daughter of a nobleman.
I can already see where this is going. Yeah.
I don't like this change.
I really dislike this change. This is a massive change.
This is a huge change.
So we just got our flashback scene where Sophie's father has died, and
now we don't actually see this scene in the book.
No.
But the way it is described is Sophie is basically told, you're done. You're moving upstairs to the attic. You're the slave. There was none of this, oh, but I will take care of you. I will make sure you're this. There was none
of this. I'm the daughter of a nobleman. No, she knew from birth that she was a bastard and illegitimate.
She knew her mother was a maid.
Yes.
She always knew that. That was not a big secret.
So now here's my guess is that her mother's not going to be a maid. Yep.
They're going to change.
They're going to change it. God. They're going to change it. That is why they're not focusing on the bastard thing. They're going to change it. I can already see it happening.
And we probably won't know until part 2.
No, but that is now my new guess.
God damn it.
Because I was wondering why they were not, because that is such a big part in the book of who she is and why she stays away from Benedict. And they are not focusing on that at all. And then we get this weird scene where they're like,
well, and
by
it's
the way,
the whole
your mom
reason.
Was a maid.
So one of the great parts about Benedict is he is a yearner. He is begging in this book. And he is basically on his hands and knees saying, I will give you everything, anything. Just give me you. I just want you. He basically even says without saying that she'll be his mistress, but he doesn't plan on even taking a wife. But he just knows he can't marry her because of her illegitimacy. So
it's because what makes this so great is that Benedict says, I don't give a shit. I'm going to marry her. I don't care that she's illegitimate.
But now they're
now they're 100% going to change it. They're going to change it. That is why they're not focusing on it.
Let's keep going, I guess.
Mystery lady.
Oh!
You certain we've not met?
No Pride and Prejudice moment.
Lady Whistledown is insinuating this has not been long at all.
So in the book, he actually ends up saving Sophie because she's the one being accosted.
And this is like a reoccurring thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's like, and she's tired of it and she's fed up. And he gives her the choice to stay with him or leave. And she ends up choosing to leave.
Yes.
So they've changed that here as well. But I do like the end. I'm starting to see a little more chemistry between them, like the bickering back and forth.
I will say episode 2 way better than episode 1.
So much better.
So I really enjoyed episode 2.
Yeah, me too. I have some gripes with the changes that I feel like they are going with, but overall,
some of the changes that we are okay with. Yeah.
This was a much more engaging, and you want to know why? Because they focused on
the couple. This episode 2 was very, very Benofi focused, which is what it should be.
Agreed. 100%. So that I wonder what episode 3 is going to be. Them there for 2 seconds.
Well, and that's why I hope we don't, because okay, so for non-book readers, where we are going in the story next is a place called My Cottage. It's literally titled My Cottage, and this is one of Benedict's many places away from home. He loves this place, and in the book, basically it starts downpouring when they leave, and he gets sick. And she takes care of him. But as it looks like from this scene, he hurt himself on some broken glass when he was defending her. So either way, they're going to get to this cottage and she's going to take care of him.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see because the chemistry at the end here was definitely chemistrying. I was like, oh, okay, this is what I want to see.
Way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did we just not do this from the jump?
This should have been. Yeah.
Honestly, episode 1 feels like it's a different show.
Agreed. I agree.
Because episode 1's whole focus was the party.
Yeah.
And so it focused on everybody's outfits, what everybody was doing. In this episode, we got the flashback because that's very common. We got Simon's flashbacks and stuff like that. So we had the flashback. We have Sophie's story. We have Benedict searching and not stopping. This is what you're supposed to have in a romance show adaptation.
Yeah, agreed. I agree. This gives me a little more faith for 3 and 4.
Yes.
So,
well, we might look a little bit different when we watch episode 3 because it's getting a little late, and lately late has been really late for the Tired Witches.
Yeah,
we're starting to sleep like normal people.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, Liv is, not me, but
yeah. Well, I work at 6 a.m. So
yes. So we will probably look a little different for episode 3, but yeah, we will start that in just a second.
Yeah, so you guys stick around for episode 3. Let's see how they're gonna wrap this up in the next 2 episodes.
Yes.